What's up, everybody? Welcome to ITG Daily, the show that brings you the hottest in gaming news. I'm Drew Bosley. You can find me on Twitter at ArtisticGamer28, and that's the one, the only, Scott Savage. You can find him on Twitter at Savage. Scott, happy Friday, brother.
Yeah, back into the weekend again, and you know what that means.
That's right, dude.
A lot more games. And
it means a lot more games. 24 games in 24 hours is what that means. That's right. We're talking about the big game, the big, beautiful kids over at Big Brothers Big Sisters. We're doing a charity stream for them for 24 hours. Make sure you swing by over on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, OTT platform services. Dude, like, we're everywhere helping out these kids. So make sure you come support us and support them. Dude, are you excited?
I am. I missed the last one last year, and I felt bad about that one, so I'm ready to jump into this one.
It's all
gonna
good.
Be a long night, but I'm gonna have fun.
I'm excited, dude. There's a lot on the go. We're playing some awesome games, and we got some developers coming by. Some NFL players are stopping in. Community members are coming. So make sure you don't want to miss out. And of course, we also have a ton of giveaways. We have 20 games coming out of PlayStation. We got some Xbox Game Pass codes to give away, all kinds of goodies. So make sure you swing by, check us out. We'll be there all Saturday, all Friday at noon, right until Saturday at noon Eastern time. So, but dude, coming up on today's daily show, could we be getting a cheaper storage card for Xbox? Oh, please, because the $300 that they're asking for right now is just a little bit out of my price range.
Yeah, a little steep for that one, but
absolutely. So hopefully something cheaper is coming, as well as Halo Master Chief Collection seasonal content is coming to an end. And lastly, NVIDIA Geforce Now leaks what PlayStation titles are coming to PC, Scott.
Oh, that's an exciting one for me. I'm unfortunately without a PlayStation, so the PC is where it's at for me. I'm curious about this.
Scott's all in. Let's go. Dude, you ready? Let's get going today.
I'm ready.
Awesome. There may be a cheaper 500 gig Xbox Series X and S Seagate storage card on the way. The Xbox Series X and S consoles have been here for almost a year, and one of the headline features is a super speedy SSD. Absolutely slick, dude. That thing is so fast. It's fantastic. With up to a 1 terabyte as standard, the Xbox Series X and S console storage can be expanded with a convenient but very pricey storage card. Dude, it's $300 here in Canada. And Nate's like, oh yeah, but it's the greatest thing. Like, not for $300. Not in my bank account. Will I be whatever? I get it's awesome. He says it's a game changer. Dude, adding 500 gigs is only going to change the game for about 6 months for me.
Yeah, I think that's it'll change one game, as in it's on my console now. Like, think about it, that's almost Red Dead. I'm teasing about that one, but Call of Duty Black Ops is 120 gigs, dude, I think, at the moment.
Yep. So let's think about this, right? So you got Call of Duty is 100 and whatever. I just got NBA 2K 2022. That is 115 gigs. You put Halo Master Chief Collection, that's like 130 gigs.
Yeah, that's a large one.
Like, dude, you get like 3-4 games, and that is gone on a 500 gig. Like, it's just, remember the days when they were megabytes?
It really puzzles me as to this problem. Why it's even an issue, or was it manufactured to be an issue, and now you have to get deeper into the pocket? But it's just kind of a shortcoming of the new consoles. They're not large enough with the hard drive space. It just really isn't. It seems to be lagging and behind when I look at what the 360 had, and then the Xbox One, and
sure,
expecting another jump. But
dude, it's the biggest thing for me. If they would have put in like a 2 terabyte, right? What price jump will we have gotten then when it comes to next gen consoles, whether that's the PS5 or the Xbox Series X? Jim Ryan went on and says that he doesn't know anybody, or I'm paraphrasing here, but he says he hasn't heard any complaints about the storage on PlayStation 5. I'm like, are you kidding? Like, who isn't already complaining about the storage? Everybody's complaining about storage. There's never enough storage. So we talk about it all the time, the fact that last gen consoles, you can connect a 4 terabyte external right to your Xbox, and away you go. Yeah. I did the same thing with my PS4, dude. It's fantastic.
And I don't think my external cost $300. That was great back in the last generation, but it just doesn't continue into this one. And I think that's just to sell proprietary stuff. But
Absolutely
I don't
is.
enjoy that. Of course, the cost was considered when it was, decided how much the space would be on the Xbox, but
It had to be, right?
it, it just, I wish they had calculated a little higher.
Well, that's the thing. The biggest thing is that 500 gigs just doesn't go very far anymore, right? Honestly, you can put up maybe to like 10 gigs. If you go on the indie side and you go heavy indie, then yeah, you can get a lot more games on there because there's a lot of them are smaller, right? Which is great. But at the same time, you get into some of these bigger AAA titles, dude, they're taking up 80 gigs minimum. And that's the problem. You put in 4 or 5 of these things, you're out of space.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it didn't take long for me to eat up my whole entire hard drive to the point where I'm constantly deleting to reinstall or install a new game or whatever. Moving on to the next game is hard, man, because you're just out of space. I know,
we are
but
we are definitely faced with that problem the most, because
yeah,
just having the review, the mechanics of it, there's only so much hardware space you
I know,
have to
and it
clear
just it's inconvenient even for just your casual gamer. It's not just us, right? From the media side of things, it is everybody who goes to get the next Call of Duty every year, right? And you get this game, that game, you get a handful of games, and dude, you're just out of space. The fact that Xbox makes you go and buy, I couldn't believe it when they said there's going to be an external slot on the Xbox. I'm like, what are we going back to like PS2 days? Like, I couldn't believe that they came with an actual like memory card component in the back of the Xbox. There's 2 of them. And I'm like, so that's $600 on top of the price of the Xbox already.
Oh,
Ouch.
That's a lot.
Hopefully something is on the way. According to a report from Xbox Squad, a listing of a 500 gig SSD option from Seagate has appeared on wholesale retailers' internal systems. The listing suggests the cost is 125 euros, making it cost roughly half of the 1 terabyte version. So there we go. There's hopefully another option, only $150.
Yeah, it's still a step. It's a step in the right direction, but
it is. But just
again, if it was double that size, that would be hard to argue with.
The biggest thing is, Scott, is the transition to SSD, right? That's where it comes into. It's the speed behind the SSD that is driving that cost so high, and the components in it to manage such a system. Last gen, we weren't dealing with SSD. That's why you can just go to the shelf and buy an external hard drive, and then whether it be 2, 3, 4 terabytes, plug it into your unit, and away you go. Now, moving into next gen, we want to be faster, right? We want to be quicker. We want things to snap. Get rid of those load times. How do you do that? You move over into the world of SSD, but then that hikes up the price of all your storage and all that other stuff. And that's why we're facing the problem we are, which is inconvenient, but at the same time, it is what it is. And what's going to happen now, Scott, is Halo is stopping getting seasonal updates once Halo Infinite launches. No kidding. Wow, yeah, dude, who didn't see this coming? Come on, really?
Well, Halo Infinite, I want to play just as much as the next guy, but I might still want to go kick it with Halo Anniversary, Halo 2 Anniversary. That one was...
I don't. I'm all the new and shiny. Let's go, baby. Halo developer 343 Industries has announced in a new blog post that once Halo Infinite launches on December 8th, 2021, seasonal updates for Halo Master Chief Collection will stop as the studio shifts its focus to the new title. In the post, the developer explains that keeping both games updated with seasonal updates and content offerings is not ideal for the studio. Therefore, 343 Industries is adopting a new approach. Under the new plan, Halo Infinite will receive seasonal updates, while content, feature, and stability updates for Halo Master Chief Collection will land when they're ready based on development status and studio roadmap alignment. So they're not stopping everything, Scott, for Halo Master Chief Collection, but when it comes to that seasonal special stuff, it's getting on the back burner, buddy.
Yeah, okay. So they're still going to keep the servers going. They're still going to do maintenance on it. It seems like they're going to roll things out when they're ready, so it does not have priority, but
no,
that makes perfect sense.
It does, right? It's just a part of the business. It's the nature of the business to move over to your next project and keep that afloat. You want to keep everybody invested, especially now with the multiplayer coming as a free-to-play game. Scott, that's the biggest thing too, right? Dude, it's gonna be free to play. Who are they up against? Well, right now they're gonna be up against Warzone. We knew as of yesterday, Battlefield just got delayed, which is just gonna be right on the heels then of when Halo launches. So that one, 2042, is coming out just November 19th. So that's not too far away from December 8th launch date for Halo Infinite. right? So you got to keep that up and running and keep the shift and transition moving into the next one to keep the studio afloat, keep the employees going, the servers up and running, all that stuff, right? Makes a lot of sense. It is what it is, but Halo Master Chief Collection is going to have to suffer because of it.
Oh, that's unfortunate, but I have high hopes for Halo Infinite. So I
Yeah.
doubt I'll be disappointed.
Well, that's just it, right? Like everybody's so pumped. We keep talking about it on the show all the time. Is how excited everybody is moving into that next generation of what Halo is supposed to be, and hopefully will be, as we all anticipate the launch of Halo Infinite. And with all high hopes, right? If they achieve 343, being if they achieve what our expectations are set at. Dude, this could set Halo on that whole other. Remember when we played Halo 1, 2, and 3? You know, it put Bungie on that whole other level. Now 343 takes over, and we've had some good, but we also had a little bit of bad in there in between, right? So you've had the highs and lows. So we need to get back on that high and have. Will Halo be the flagship game it once was, Scott?
I really want to believe. I don't think it's passed into obscurity quite yet. And this one might be the one that revitalizes it in the kind of younger generation of gamers. The one that didn't grow up getting Halo 2 the moment it came out, like I did. But so if they can capture a new generation with this free-to-play multiplayer thing, I think that's a great idea. They're going to try and get it into a lot of people's hands, and that will establish a lot of hype around the next content, all the past things, and then I think it'll be more of a flagship then.
Sure. No, absolutely. I think it has a chance, but I'm really curious to see if the younger generation will actually attach itself to the Halo franchise, because we grew up with Halo, right? That's the thing. We grew up, so there's nostalgia is there for it. Well, what's that?
I had a worry. What if they tweak Halo because it's free to play? They tweak it for the younger audience that really likes all the Fortnite dances and emotes. I just had a horrifying image of Master Chief doing
the floss,
Gangnam Style. Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, man. I don't know, but what I do know is that somebody over at NVIDIA made a mistake. God of War, Gran Turismo 7, Ghost of Tsushima, Demon Souls, Horizon Forbidden West, Ratchet and Clank coming to PC, according to NVIDIA Geforce Now. Dude. Somebody let the cat out of the bag. That's a bad move, man. NVIDIA Geforce Now may have leaked the next PlayStation-only games that will be coming to PC, according to his database. God of War, Gran Turismo 7, Ghost of Tsushima, Demon Souls Remake, Returnal, Horizon Forbidden West, and Ratchet and Clank are all coming to PC.
Holy, that's a huge lineup. There's really only two that aren't super interesting to me, and all the other ones are huge highlights.
Which
God of
ones?
War is something I haven't played in forever.
Yeah,
I think I played a half hour of that my whole life. But I've been curious of it as time has gone on, and seeing the new version of it. I'm in.
Good. Yeah.
And Gran Turismo 7, not super into.
Not my thing. Yeah.
But yeah, I still appreciate what it can do.
Sure.
And then it goes to Tsushima. Holy, that is an absolute grab. The idea that I can get on that one, I'm super excited about it. Demon Souls Remake, that's the first Souls I actually saw and played and got into.
Nice.
If I get my hands on this one, I can't wait to compare it and just get through that again. Returnal's certainly interesting to me.
You gotta try it.
Horizon Forbidden West, though, that's possibly above in my curiosity. I want to see it. I was excited about the first one.
Yep.
And Ratchet and Clank, awesome. I've seen lots of gameplay of it, but it's not my normal kind of thing.
That's fair. The article goes on and says, now what's interesting here is that GeForce Now's database has the correct name for the Uncharted collection. So yeah, this could very well be one of the biggest leaks we've ever seen to date. Below, you can find the PlayStation only games content. Yeah. Dude, that's a huge slip. Like a huge slip.
Yeah. Do you think somebody got fired for that one?
That could be a possibility, right? However, there is no mention of Bloodborne at all in there.
Yeah.
Right? I know a lot of people, dude, you would like Bloodborne. I'm pretty sure.
I played a little bit of it until I noticed it started cheating.
Oh.
Yeah. Some things just aren't supposed to work and they do, but it's a Souls game. Everybody finds a little glitch.
Yep. Furthermore, GeForce Now's database confirms the rumor Grand Theft Auto Trilogy remasters. And furthermore, it confirms that Final Fantasy VII Remake will indeed be coming to PC as well.
Oh,
Dude, this is easily one of the biggest leaks in a long time, and this has got to tick somebody off of PlayStation. Like, this cannot be sitting well.
No. I can't think of a time when it's ever been a leak this large. You know, Walmart Canada or Germany or whatever, they get one or two good ones, but it's over the span of years, not like this.
This is all at once, man. Like, seriously, God of War, Gran Turismo 7, Ghost of Tsushima, Demon Souls, Horizon Forbidden West, Ratchet and Clank. Then you got the Uncharted collection, Grand Theft Auto Trilogy, and Final Fantasy 7. Dude, that's 9 games. Holy!
If you want to count the trilogies as one.
Well, then we're over. Yeah, I was counting that as a package. That's a package deal, dude. Like, that is one heck of a leak, man. That is, that's not sitting well. But you gotta be hyped if you're a PC player, right? That's the biggest thing for somebody like yourself.
I'm excited. Dude, somebody on PlayStation is really mad just thinking about how PlayStation is losing these exclusivity things, but. Oh, I'm enjoying it.
Oh, that's just it, right? But dude, let's continue on with some more PlayStation news. As God of War director explains why there will only be 2 games in the North Saga. Sony Santa Monica studio Cory Barlog, director of 2018's God of War, take note, not on the new one. He's working on something else. So we'll have to see what that's about. Has opened up on why there will only be 2 games in the series' Norse mythology saga, stating that he wanted to avoid delaying the story's conclusion to a decade after it started.
Okay, that's an interesting decision. That makes some sense artistically. I can get behind that, but
there is a vision, right? So in an interview with Captain Kuba over on YouTube, Barlog spoke with why he decided that the story of Kratos and Atreus would be over 2 games rather than a trilogy or anything longer. Quote, I think one of the most important reasons is the first game took 5 years. The second game, I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'm just going to throw it out there. It's going to take close to a similar time, Barlog said. So there is that, right? So we're kind of in the same window. So he went on to say that he wants the games to be finished before his kids go off to college, university. So,
well, I suppose he's seen just a perfect, different example of 10 years by, and he's thinking, holy, this has just been an era above it. But it's a little disappointing, as I'm sure a lot of PlayStation fans will feel it. There's only 2 of these games. I know it's kind of a rebirth. Myself, I'm excited about it from the outside. So
sure.
What are they going to move on to after this? Is it going to be a third adventure saga of Kratos? Is it going to be just Atreus? I'm curious about the answer.
There is that opportunity right now to take Atreus to continue on the God of War saga and go into something else. Right now, we're wrapping things up. This is supposed to be the end of what essentially could have been a trilogy, but this is the end of the Norse mythology saga. So the ties up in 2 games. I like that idea, man. So it's not, like you said, getting dragged out, right? Generations are getting shorter because they don't want to go longer because of advancements in technology. Last generation went on for what I think a lot of us feel was too long, right? 10 years, dude. That was a long time that generation went on for. But moving forward, can we do so? If you look at it, if it takes 5 years, you're only getting 2 of those games anyways in one generation. You wait another 5 years, you're into another generation of consoles. So let's wrap it up in one generation. Maybe is that the plan too? Like, there is that aspect of it as well.
Yeah, because they're going to be working with new hardware. Do they want to just make
PlayStation 6
again, almost? How do you? Yeah, because you're not going to adapt something from 4 to 5 or 5 to 6. It's just not going to be worth it unless it takes a whole lot more man hours on it. And there's only so much they can do that way. It is a business.
No, absolutely, it is a business about making money, and I think that's the right kind of transition. Who else is looking to make money is Konami. Konami rolls out loot box pre-orders. What?
Wait, hold on. What does that even mean?
Over the summer, Konami announced it's killing the Pro Evolution soccer brand known as Winning 11 in Japan by morphing the popular franchise into the free-to-play eFootball. The company recently unveiled how it plans to monetize the new digital-only series, and, well, get this, it includes loot boxes that can't even be opened until mid-November. There's more than a month after the game's September 30th launch. Like, this is unheard of, Scott. The eFootball 2022 Premium Player Pack is currently available on PlayStation and Xbox respective storefronts for $40. It comes with the core game, a bunch of in-game currency, and 6 chance deals, 8 if you pre-order. According to the pack's description, chance deals allow players to randomly sign one athlete from a group of top-tier ambassador and partner club players, like Lionel Messi and Neymar. But dude, September 30th the game comes out, but yet you can't open your loot box until mid-November?
Now I'm thinking the new players that you get to pick are gonna totally outbalance the normal.
This is just ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
But that's a sign of a really broken system, because then you just have a loot box game.
Yeah, well, that's all this is, dude. It's just a money grab. At launch, eFootball will only offer local matches and cross-generation matchmaking. That means PlayStation 4 versus PlayStation 5 and Xbox One versus Xbox Series X and S only, featuring a handful of soccer clubs: Barcelona, Manchester United, and what is that one, Scott? Juventus?
I think that, yeah, right? Juventus.
Man, never heard that one before. So that's what a weird, messed up choice that is. That I've never heard of anything like that. I can't believe they're getting away with this. You get EA to do something like that, dude, everybody is on top of them, just screaming at them. There's no way that should be allowed. That is absolutely absurd. Konami, what are you thinking? Well, you know what you should do is you should be giving the rights over to PlayStation so they can produce another Metal Gear Solid. I'm just saying.
Yes, I was hoping you were gonna get there, and that's exactly what I was thinking.
Yep, that's where I went with it. Scott, why don't you let us know what games are coming out today, man?
We have Origami 2. That's coming to the PlayStation 4, 5, Xbox One, Series X and S, and PC.
Game that looks awesome.
That is, yeah, something I'm definitely excited about. We're gonna be playing that one co-op.
And it's on Game Pass as well. If anybody has Game Pass, which I think a lot of people who are watching our show does, makes a lot of sense. So you don't even have to, if you're already enrolled in, dude, you just get the game.
Yeah, that's where I experienced Origami 1, and why not? Before this one comes out, try it out.
For sure.
I would recommend that. But we also have Deltarune coming to the PC and Mac systems. I don't see Mac very often. That's interesting.
We saw Linux yesterday.
Yeah, that's true.
Everything's coming out now, man.
I'm still waiting for the Sony or Samsung smart fridge. I'm going to be really excited that day. But we also have Ni no Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom on the Switch.
Have you ever played the Ni no Kuni games at all?
No, not really following that one. But I'm not super knowledgeable on JRPGs. Something I've been interested in as of late.
Yeah, it's a newfound passion.
I'm a few deep now. Yeah, I can keep going though.
Ni no Kuni won and launched on, I believe, it was PS3, and a lot of people fell in love with it. It was a darling hit that people loved. So it's got a following. I don't know how popular it is now, but it's made its way to the Switch. So congrats over there for Switch owners.
Yeah, well, hopefully that's out there for somebody.
Yep.
We also have Tome on PlayStation 5, Switch, and PC.
Nice. That's going to wrap it up. Dude, that's today's show. Just like that. Don't forget, if you watch us now, you should also be watching us over on Twitch, YouTube, InsideTheGame.ca, podcast services, and TV streaming networks around the globe, because we're streaming the big game. That's right. Come over, support us, support the big, beautiful kids of Big Brothers. Help, donate, make a little kid happy. That's all we're here for. 24 games, 24 hours. All else fails, just come out and hang with us, because we need somebody to talk to at 3 o'clock in the morning besides ourselves.
We'd love to hear from you in any capacity. That'd be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Until next week, everybody, I'm Drew, that's Scott, and we'll see you inside the game.